Hi, and welcome to CABC3 Interviews. I'm joined today by Lynne Skromeda, Executive Director for the Winnipeg Folk Festival. Lynne is known for her work with Frantic Films and as a member of the board of the West End Cultural Centre. She is now undertaking the challenge of tuning in one of Canada's largest folk music festivals. Hi, Lynne.
Hi.
So you've been on the job almost 2 years. Do you enjoy the festival more as an organizer or as a participant?
It's a very different experience being an organizer of a festival than it is being a participant of the festival. But I had been going to the festival since 1980. So I had experienced it as a participant or as an audience member for a very long time, and I kind of felt it was time to do something different.
Which acts is the festival showcasing this year? Well,
we have a few headliners on our main stage in the evening. So Bonnie Raitt, Ben Harper, and Joan Baez are some of the big ones. Those are, they're a bit more established artists and they've been around for a long time. But we also have some great acts on our Big Blue at Night stage. So that's our secondary alternative stage. Probably the one people are most excited about on that one is the Sheepdogs. But there are 70 acts at the festival overall, and there are all kinds of artists.
As the festival grows each year, how do artists' reactions change when you ask them to perform?
The festival has changed a lot over time, you're right. It was just a couple of thousand people in its first year. Well, I guess 20,000 is more than a couple thousand, but 20,000 people in its first year, and now we've grown to over 80,000 over that period of time. So it is quite a different experience. And the artists, I think, they always really love coming to play the Winnipeg Folk Festival because one of the things that's really special about it is that we still have that heart. The other thing they really like is the workshop experience. That's something that's kind of unique to the whole folk festival circuit. So they get to play with other artists that they may not otherwise ever get to meet even, let alone get to jam with.
You oversaw some upgrades to the site. What did the festival goers have to say?
We were a little bit nervous about how the site upgrades were going to be received by our festival goers, but it actually was resoundingly positive. I think because people were a bit nervous because change is always hard, but it worked really well. The site has a new sense of cohesion that it didn't before. So that central area that we have with the tower, all of a sudden there's a meeting place that everybody can go to. And then when you're going to get your food, you're not having to cut through the food vendor lines when you're on the way to the main stage. So that's kind of created a whole new different sense of flow and lack of congestion. The other thing is like the requests from the audience were for more shade and more water, and we've been able to provide that. We've put more trees on the site, we've added more shaded areas. This year there's going to be a bigger extra patio tent in the tavern, so that we're responding to that.
How long has the music store been open?
It's been here since we moved in here, and that was back in 2002 or 2003.
What does it take for an artist to be featured in the music store?
To be at our festival, really. It's really nice, and to be touring through Winnipeg is a great opportunity for an artist to be featured in the store. We really like to promote people who are coming through town, and we actually do in-store performances a couple of times throughout the year.
What gives the folk festival the atmosphere and feeling it's so well known for?
You know, it's the sense of community that's at the folk festival site. For some reason, it feels different than everywhere else because everybody is smiling all the time. Everybody's so friendly to everybody else.
What makes organizing the festival fun?
Oh, there's so much fun. You know, again, it goes right back to the people and the music. Those are the two big things about our festival. You know, we work with great people who have a shared sense of values and a shared love of music.
Adversely, what's the hardest part?
I think the hardest part of the festival is feeling like I let people down, because I do sometimes take it personally if somebody's having a bad experience or there's something that's gone not according to plan that I think could have been done better, or somebody's become disappointed. Like I can take that kind of thing personally, even though I'm still new and I'm just sort of shepherding something that's much bigger than me. I just want people to love it like I love it.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you again, Lynne, for joining me.
Thank you very much, Matt.
You can check out the Folk Festival July 9th to 13th at Birds Hill Park. For CABC3 Interviews, I'm Matt Carrier.
Fare well, my honey, fare